What's up, guys? MrGimms back again with another GimmsRant. Damn, I think we need one because I've got a lot to say about this chapter. A lot to say about Tools of Karen or Karen of Torment or whatever, and a GimmsRant seems pretty apt. These are completely unscripted. I just have bullet points that I mention, and I just give you guys my biggest complaints, I guess, about what's currently going on in Dead by Daylight. But anyway, guys, we're live on Twitch right now. Feel free to click the link below in the description, just down there. Come join us live, whinge about it with me, and we're going to be playing some more Karen, the tinfoil robot Karen that is the Skull Merchant. But anyway, on with the video. Anyway, I want to break down exactly what my problems are with this chapter and why I think this is the worst addition to Dead by Daylight ever out of the 27 chapters. And yes, I'm also talking about it's worse than the Twins. I know that that chapter gets brought up a lot. I'm not going to deny that the bugs on Twins release was awful. It was absolutely 100%. But the actual killer, its power and everything else being the Twins, I think it's not so bad. I think that I have fun with her. I don't play her in the traditional sense that I camp and leave Victor by the hook. I just bounce Victor around because it's funny. But at least it's a little inspired. There's something else going on there. There's two killers in one. I kind of like that idea. You know, technically speaking, Charlotte is just the Skull Merchant, just an M1 killer that can't do anything. But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about Tools of Torment. First off the bat, I want to go through these notes, and I know heaps of other content creators have covered this, but there is, in fact, an actual shadow nerf within this chapter, one which I did not notice on a first screening. Someone else mentioned it to me in the stream yesterday, so I figure we'll get this out of the way first. You guys know the meme, GG behavior, nerf pig. Well, that's exactly kind of what they've done. We're talking about the triggered scream audio here. We have done a consistency pass on the following perks and add-ons which trigger audio feedback when the position of the survivor is revealed. And we all know what they are. Things like make your choice, which is what's in question here. Infectious fright, things like that. So when a survivor screams to reveal their location, the scream will be a 3D scream now instead of a 2D map-wide scream with a 19-meter max range. And a loud noise SFX is triggered. So basically what that means is now you have to be within 19-meter range for make your choice to work, which it won't work, but you have to be in that range to make it work, which doesn't make sense, right? So back when, just talking about an older patch, right? Just how it used to be is you would hear the scream of the survivor no matter where you were. Yes, it was 2D, so it wasn't so centralized. You wouldn't know exactly where it was unless it was on the hook with make your choice, so you would know. But you would hear a scream and you'd be like, okay, so that's Meg. Meg saved, you know, the Jeff I had on the hook. You would know. So you would know then to go for the Meg. But now you don't hear the scream anymore unless you're in 19 meters of range of it. It's actually a nerf. So well done on that behavior. Well done. And that's another thing I want to talk about, the maps. The maps on this game that have been either reworked, well, they've all been reworked. There's no new map, but that's fine. I'm not whinging about that. Red Forest. Red Forest has been reworked, and all I'm getting is people think it's like, as a vast majority, I'm seeing people are really happy with the Red Forest. I couldn't be more unhappy with it. It's still massive, which was the core issue to this map in the first place. So it's still the same size, or at least I think it is. And they've just bumped up the foliage on the map. There's rocks and blending in tree logs on the floor everywhere. There's just so much crap on the floor in this map, in these two maps now. I will say it looks nicer. It definitely looks nicer, but in general, it's such a hard map to navigate now as the killer, and it's just made the job harder, if you can believe it or not. This is just my experience. When it comes to the new Sheltered Woods, yeah, they've set up the Karen base camp. And yeah, it's cool. It looks all right. I like the vibe of it, but you know, there's still an infinite loop there pretty much with the long ass tent wall with a window vault. They didn't remove that from the PTB and it can still be used now. So, you know, there's not a giant tree in the middle of the map anymore, but it's just this for whatever reason. I'm not really too happy with it. Not too happy with it. I'm sorry. Moving on to the chapter itself, though. Let's go through the survivors first. I think the survivors look all right aesthetically. I think it's fine. I mean, sex sells, I guess. I mean, that's not where I go to get my rocks off when I play video games, but I'm not going to judge anyone who does. Yeah, apparently this is a thing now. This is just shirtless survivors and shirtless killers every 5 seconds, I guess. So that's part of it. Their perks in general, I haven't really seen a massive influx of, you know, blood rush and things like that. It hasn't really seemed to make a massive difference to my gameplay yet. I mean, I am playing Karen every game now, so I guess I'm not noticing as much yet. We'll have to wait till down the line. But I think, you know, very forgettable survivors in terms of will I play them. Very forgettable perks. And yeah, nothing really blows my mind here with them. But, you know, we got 2 survivors with 1 chapter, so I guess that's cool. And the only thing I would mention, I guess, is those teamwork perks that are coming out. They've brought 2 in with these 2. I don't know their names, guys, either. I'm sorry. Renato is one of them, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, yeah, that's cool. We might see more of that down the road, but I don't see a lot of value in it in general. So, I don't know. Not yet, anyway. Need more time with this one. The killer, right, let's break this down. Well, the Mori has indeed changed. They changed it so where the survivor notices the drone more. I will show it here in comparison to the PTB Mori. Here we go, guys. Enjoy. This is the old Mori, the PTB Mori, which didn't make any sense. Thus Mori change. Agreed. And this is the new Mori. She pays more attention to that drone now. I mean, it's better. You know what I mean? But it is a sus Mori change, as you say, dude. Yeah, great. They changed it. Looks better, I guess, but I don't... Whatever. It's still very boring. She still does a sort of a predator-prey kill there. And, yeah, it's convenient. It's people are calling it a sus Mori. But, yeah. Great. Cool. At least it fits a little bit better, I guess. In terms of her perks... Extremely forgettable. Thwack's cool in a combat build, I guess, but they need to be injured for you to get any value from it. The other 2 perks, I just haven't seen a reason to use them whatsoever. So again, very forgettable in terms of perks. No gen defense either, which is what something we sorely need at the moment. Some new sort of gen defense. In terms of her power, it's exactly as I thought it would be. You use her 3, you just drone up straight away at the start of a match. Get your 3 gens sorted, protect those, keep activating them with your iPad, and you'll be absolutely fine. She is the best, easily the best 3 gen strat killer out there in general. She can protect 3 gens quite easily, make them exposed if they want to stay. How boring that they promoted one of the most boring strats in the game right after the Knight as well, who also is quite good at 3 gen strats. So I don't know why that, like, in the think tanker behavior, why they thought this idea was the best idea to push forward for a chapter. I don't get it. I'm still keeping an eye on a bunch of other content creators as well and streamers and seeing what they think about it. Some of them are still convinced you can use her power in a loop. Totally disagree. I've seen their win-loss rating as well. Like, I've been watching their streams and how successful they are at it. Albeit they'll tell me that they're doing really well, but there'll only be like 2 games won on a stream with that strat. Any survivor worth their salt will simply just move on and zone out of that loop and move to another loop and not get the exposed from a drone. Remembering as well, you only have 4 drones, so you've got to be extremely choosy on how you use this. So I sincerely feel the behavior don't want you using this killer, using her drones in a chase. And in that situation, that makes this killer an M1 killer with no anti-loop. And again, just cementing the fact that just of boredom, that is absolutely just terrible. 7 years in, chapter 27, completely uninspired garbage at this point of 7 years with the title. Don't know why this came out. I don't know why this came out. No idea. Aesthetically, you guys know how I feel. I think she looks like hot garbage on a summer day. I can't get behind her whatsoever. The lore backed up with it is absolute trash. I feel she is a tinfoil robot Karen, and there's nothing that can change my opinion on that. Holy Christ on a pickle. I had one of my subs show me an alternate outfit that they use to make her look the best that I think you can make her. And I have to agree, shout out to Cyclo for this, this certainly makes her look the best so far. I think the red outfit with the red mask, it's the white hair even. I think all that actually looks pretty cool. I dare say cool here. Quite impressed with that, Cyclo. Well done. That is, if I ever want to put money into this girl, if she's ever improved or she's ever changed, that's how I would make her look, because I think that looks the best. Oh my God, the green hair. Do they have blue hair? Yeah, they have blue hair. You know what? I almost want to get that just for the Karen blue hair. Should I get that, guys, just for the blue hair? I mean... Uninspired, uninteresting trash is how I would rate this chapter, and I give it 0 out of 5 Karens as a final score. I think to promote really boring, repetitive gameplay at this time, 7 years into a title, I think is really shameful on behavior. I think they are at the bottom of the barrel of creative thinking. Something that I really did well with at university was creative thinking, and I understand. Don't get me wrong, that 7 years in a title, you can start getting a little bit complacent and things like that. But this feels like nothing but filler. And the reason why I give it 0 Karens out of 5 is because the thing is, if we didn't have this chapter at all, if they didn't release Tools of Torment, if we didn't have any of these perks, any of these characters, it wouldn't make a shite of difference to the actual game itself. The game itself wouldn't change whatsoever. So that begs the question, when it comes to releasing chapters and bringing something new and intuitive, shouldn't it be for the, you know, the betterment of the game? Shouldn't it like lift the game up every single time a chapter comes out in terms of how we do things, how we see things, instead of just the same old crap that we got with this chapter? Like nothing's going to change here. Nothing's going to change here. Maybe we're just going to get 3-gen strat for the next 3 months. So 6 months of a stale game really does a lot of damage and takes its toll. And I am actually considering taking more of a break from this game again, which, damn behavior. What have you done here? But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about the game in general. I'm still going to be playing her a little bit more just to see if there's anything else to them. Like some creators are saying, catch us in the stream. I'm going to be live right now, as I said. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And please share your thoughts. I'm more interested than anything on your thoughts about her. I know there are some people that honestly like her. And for those people, all the power to you. No disrespect whatsoever. There's a lid for every pot. Everyone likes different things. I completely understand that. But please leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about her and how you would maybe change her. It would be interesting to read. You guys know I answer the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully the next chapter, man, is better. But they always have that ace, don't they? That ace in their sleeve. And what is it? The anniversary. Because that's how they get people back. Every time. Including me. Pricks. Nice. Fucking take it, Robo Karen. Fucking take it, Robo Karen.